Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another Insider live stream. I'm Peter.
My name is Erik.
And we're back.
And I broke a record.
Not just a record.
I did it.
I think you
I managed to do it. Finally. I broke something before we started with the live stream.
Yeah. Well, what do you mean? That happened before, surely?
Not like this.
Cannot have been the first time.
Not as stupid as what I did now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm to blame as well, I guess. But yeah, there was a dongle sticking out of the PC that's sitting next to Erik's desk here.
Don't do that.
On the ground. And it was like a longer dongle like that.
Yeah.
And I already thought, like, before he sat down, I was like, I need to move that to the back of the PC instead of on the side.
So Erik's legs are doing like this.
And before I got the chance to do that, and he's like, oh, I'm just going to quickly go. And then he's like, oh my God, I just...
Dongle is like this. It's a 45 angle
Yeah, he kicked the dongle. It still works, but we're not gonna touch it. But anyway, today we have several topics, not necessarily related. Mainly we're going to be talking about a new product, obviously. So the VERSA 300 wireless 8K. Very nice mouse, based on an existing model already in terms of the shape. But we're going to be going into a lot more detail about that later as well. Before we do that, however, we're going to highlight, of course, that we have a giveaway with Pragmata, which we played 2 weeks ago. And we also have another giveaway. Eric wants me to go full screen. We also have another bundle that's currently going on, although it is quite a local bundle.
Which means it's selective.
No, it's local, as far as I know, it's only in the Benelux region.
So you need to travel to Holland or Belgium?
Yeah, or just order it here. Maybe, I don't know if you can do that.
Well, I'm sure.
Maybe the shipping costs will kill you, but you know. But
it's worth it.
Yeah, exactly. You do get a really nice game with it. So Heroes of Might and Magic Olden Era, which launched last week. And for old people like Eric and myself. This is quite a nice game, I have to say. It really takes you back to the old days of
Peter's lying.
The good days.
I know this.
Eric never played it.
No, I know the title. It's like a title from the old ages, from I think 386.
It's in the 90s. It was in the 90s.
Yeah, in that time period, maybe the first Pentiums. You know, there are several versions of it, and I never played it.
Goes back a long way. I played it a long time ago, a few times indeed, but like in the past.
I was more into the Larry games. You know them?
Yes.
Okay, good.
But that's, I mean, okay, yeah. Let's not get into that.
I had that age.
I think we're a friendly family.
Okay, true.
Your parents had them lying around, did they? Or maybe you had like an uncle that you loved going to because he had those games. Anyway. But yeah, really nice game, and the bundle is with our QD-OLED monitors, as you can see, at least for the Benelux region, as I said. So on the website you can find which models are eligible. As you can see, there's quite a few models on there. But they're all QD-OLEDs, obviously. I mean, and really, what a match, because this game is gorgeous. The art style, it's very colorful. So what better match than with some gorgeous QD-OLED monitors, which really make those colors pop. And it really captures the atmosphere really well. So, and because we have this bundle with this great storied game from the Unfrozen studio, we've also asked if somebody from the Unfrozen studio was able to come and join us for a short little chat. And luckily, somebody said yes. So
always happy with that.
Exactly. We love to have some good interviews. So yeah, we would like to welcome. Let's see if he's there. We need to switch to them.
Wait a few seconds. Yes, hello.
We'd like to welcome Bartholomew. I'm only going to say that name once. I actually had to promise him to do that. So from now on, we're going to be referring to you as Bart. So welcome, Bart. Bart is a community manager at Unfrozen, I believe.
Indeed.
So yeah, welcome to the stream, and thank you for making time in what must be a very busy time for you at the moment.
Oh, it's a lovely time, you know. All the people playing the game, sharing their feelings, sharing their opinions. causing mayhem, causing chaos. It's lovely.
That's part of it, though. So, okay, so before we go into more detail, maybe you can tell the viewers a little bit more about yourself, who you are, and what you do. I mean, I already mentioned you're a community manager, but maybe talk a little bit more about that.
Some people already know him.
No? Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, that's before we basically share the stream, so folks from our Discord are coming over and
awesome.
Being
welcome.
Themselves. I love my little goblins that are visiting us. About me, I'm a half Irish, half Polish community manager that has been living in Poland for like over 2 decades now. I've been more or less tuned to this franchise, to these games for well, let's see, how old am I? Like almost 30 years, because I started when I was like 3. That was my first contact with the games. And
now you're still young then, so don't worry.
Yeah, and I'm like over 30 now, so and still in games.
So you're actually like us.
I was gonna say, like you're looking at your future, right? I'm 40, he's 50,
and
so it's like,
and we're still
right?
doing this.
Exactly, and we're still into games as well. So I mean, it really never stops.
Yeah,
it's
like
your
a
life
hobby
now.
which became work.
Get used to it.
It just stays this way. But yeah,
exactly.
I've been working on this since like 2024 as a community manager. Trying to spread the word, basically make everyone aware that a new Heroes game is coming, and that you actually get to enjoy it, get to play it, get to feel it. Yeah. And it's been a wild ride ever since.
Nice. So, when did you join Unfrozen, the studio?
That was 2 years ago in 2024, shortly after the public announcement. I learned about the game. I reached out because I saw that there's a need for a Polish community manager, and I got the job.
Oh, cool.
Cool. All right. And before that, did you have any other similar jobs, or how did you get into this position? Was it purely just saying, I'm such a huge fan and nerd and of this?
Well, this is important.
I'm the best person to do this.
This is an important question, because a lot of people want to work in the, let's say, industry, either the game industry or the computer industry, and they always ask like, how did you get that job? But it's sometimes it's quite simple.
Can you give them some career advice? That's I think
be confident. That's the thing. It's good to be confident when you know that you can do something. But in my case, I did not have like previous job experience as like a community manager specifically, but I've been like a volunteer for Alcott Games for a couple of years, and from there I basically learned all all the stuff that needs to be known as a manager, as like when it comes to like handling the community and so on. But I also got inspired by like certain, as we call them, certified goblins like Rebecca from the Warframe community, who is like very, very famous for for her personality. Love Rebecca. She's amazing.
Okay.
So there was mostly a combination of that, and and just really knowing what I'm going for and being confident about it.
Right. Okay. And so, but you also had some really good examples then, I guess, like with Rebecca. And so, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm being part of the industry in the sense of being a gamer myself. So I got to see very, a lot of various community managers throughout the years.
Yeah, true.
And how they handle, how they handle people, how they talk to people, how they react, and the most important thing I got out of this is to be human, to put it simply.
Yeah, that's always a good thing. Okay, cool.
So actually, he has the same job like Michiel now is doing.
Yeah. Mike, who was our colleague, he recently left us, but he's also a community manager at a Dutch
tech website.
Yeah, tech website, I guess you could call it, like, and a big community there as well. Quite challenging, but yeah, I mean, it's challenging. I told him it's probably going to be like herding cats sometimes. Right? It's.
I mean, you could call it that. It's more like having a party that just never stops in a sense.
That is the right attitude.
And you're the host. And you're the host.
Yeah,
so you have
cool.
To keep
but I think
over everything.
I guess it depends on the community, because like on the one hand, like the more passionate the community is about the subject, on the one hand, that's really good. On the other hand, that also means that everybody has like a different opinion maybe about things, and so that's something you'll have to
navigate.
And, exactly, and knowing the platform where Michiel has gone, everybody acts like they know better than you. So it's really. But anyway, let's not talk about that too much.
Not
but
everybody.
It can be challenging indeed. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about the game. So for maybe some of our viewers who are not familiar with the franchise, with the name, can you maybe do a
Shame on you.
A short... Me?
No, on them.
Oh, sorry.
Who don't know.
You're talking about yourself.
No, I know the name. I know the lineup.
Okay. No,
and I just never played it.
Can you maybe do a short introduction or elevator pitch about what is the game? What should people expect?
So, like to put it shortly, Olden Era is a turn-based strategy, like RPG elements. So you've got armies that are led by your commanders that are heroes. Those heroes can learn various skills and various spells, and they lead various mythical and other creatures in the combat, who also have their own abilities and so on. You have the kingdom, you have the kingdom part of the game too, where you build up cities, gather resources, claim objects to expand. And it's all such a unique combination that I would say that to this day this is like a genre of its own, kind of like you have games like Civ or XCOM, where they are like their own genres essentially, and people always say that something is like Civ-like or XCOM-like. So Heroes is so any game that's like similar to Heroes, the people usually call it's like Heroes-like or Home-like. So that's what it all usually boils down to. Powerful heroes leading mythical armies and building up kingdoms. And it's been going for like 30 years now.
People in the chat are asking, is it like a Total War Warhammer?
Oh no, it's not like that. Because in Total War Warhammer you have it split into turn-based and real-time, and this is like entirely turn-based.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
This is difficult for me because I'm not patient. And with turn-based, you need to wait sometimes.
Actually, I love this game because it's such a chill game to just sit back and there's no rush, there's no time.
Pressure.
It's very chill, and I love that about it.
Which means you can also think about what you are going to do.
Well, that's the whole thing about the turn-based.
Exactly.
Indeed, it's really it lets you think about what's my next move, what's the best thing I can do, and
in a way you can think of it as like advanced chess. In some ways, where you have you have like your figurines, and then on top of that you have magic and so on.
Yeah, and you have very specific rules for every thing. Yeah. Okay, cool.
What is our chatbot doing?
What?
Overlord.
Giveaway time. Oh, I think somebody's just.
Alan is copying it. Yeah, quoting.
Something like that for somebody. Anyway, so the game came out just last week, right?
Indeed. On the 30th, yes.
Yeah. How are things going so far?
Pretty amazing. I'll be honest, we are ecstatic at the studio. Like, we knew that this series is, that has a lot of fans, but what we ended up facing the past few days is absolutely not what we expected. We received so much love and so much support. And there are so many people just sharing their thoughts about how happy they are to see a Heroes game again. One that they can sit down, play it, and more or less get stuck there for like a couple of hours. It's like just one more turn, and before they know it's like 3 a.m. and they.
I know this.
You stole that from me. I told you that that I was trying it.
I'm sure each gamer knows this.
Yeah, I know, but it is that type of game. It truly is. It really sucks you in, and before you know it, you're like, holy crap, have I been playing for that long? And it's completely oblivious to time, and everything melts away. It's lovely.
So, important question: does the game have a save function?
Of course.
Well,
it has auto saves, regular saves.
Yeah, I think that's important.
The thing is, because it's turn-based, and I actually made this, I don't know if you want to call it a mistake, but because I was playing it beforehand, just get a feel for it and see how it works. And something happened. I think I screwed up a battle or something, and I decided, I want to see if I can get back to the previous turn or something like that. But I hadn't enabled autosave, the quick save thing. And then I saw in the menu you can actually do that, which makes sense because I assumed it would autosave, you know, like, oh, I can go back to the last turn, I can save scum, you know. But yeah, I had to enable it, unfortunately. But yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, it does do that indeed, and that's.
So Bart, question from the chat: given the game's success, do you think that we can count on additional fractions after the game is released?
So this question keeps popping up on our Discord, on our social media, and so on. And as I always respond on Discord, I cannot promise anything. It's you know, it's only been a week. It has only been a week. We are still gathering feedback from all of you guys, just to see what you guys would like to see, what needs to be done now, what needs to be done later, what we need to address. And once we finalize that feedback, you know, gathering all that feedback, we'll prepare a roadmap and we'll tell you what we've got in plans. But you guys need to give us that little bit of time and just a little bit of patience.
Yeah, I think as you mentioned, right, you kind of got caught off guard by just how successful it's become and how big and how quickly that went.
So now the pressure is also on you. I mean, people are expecting things.
Thanks, Eric.
Exactly. You know, that's just the nature of the beast. You know?
True. Yeah. It's the best kind of pressure, I guess.
But that also gives you a lot of satisfaction.
Yeah, but I think you know, and I wanted to get into that a little bit, so you actually already touched on it.
Sorry.
No, don't worry about it. It's more like because I saw that it came out in early access, and as I mentioned before, we were talking a little bit before the stream, and I said, it really doesn't feel like early access to me. It really feels like a very finished and polished game. But what does that mean in this case for this game exactly? What does early access mean? And is there anything you can already say like, well, we still plan to add factions or features before we really call it a finished product? Or
yeah, that goes without saying. We as a studio have this sort of policy that our previous game Erratus, we also released it in early access, and the whole intent of that was to work with communities, see what the people like, see what they dislike, what they would like to see added, what they don't like, what needs to be redone, and so on and so on. And that's the same plan we have for this, to work closely with community, especially a community as eager and as active as the Heroes one, because they have been doing various projects for years now. So getting that feedback from them is incredibly important.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's definitely going to be like, you know, new content, new changes. There's going to be like, you know, changes to balance, to networking. We already released 4 patches in a span of like 5 days. So
nice. I noticed indeed. So that's really always a good sign that it's very responsive. You're really checking like, okay, any issues? What can we fix now? I saw it was mostly about, you know, some fixes as well. So yeah, that's always great to see, I think.
I already see some people in the chat.
Saying somebody
game
saying,
of the year.
Yeah, indeed. But also somebody saying, I heard the game is missing support for super ultra wide monitors like 32:9. Is that true? I mean, but that's so specific.
Yeah.
But all those kinds of things, I think, you know, that's probably the type of things you're looking into, and like any issues people are running into.
We're analyzing it and seeing, you know, what we can do, what we cannot do, and so on.
And also what your priorities are, because I'm sure there is a lot of feedback.
Yeah,
there's a lot of feedback, and we are both as community managers and our QA department, we are all going through that feedback, basically filtering through all of it, seeing what's popping up the most, and slowly, putting it into action.
Do you then sorry, go ahead.
Just because someone was like yelling in the chat at Game of the Year, and just thinking to myself that the one thing that we also like got really, really happily surprised by was the reception. Just how positive. We are almost at 10,000 reviews right now, and we are sitting at like 90% positive reviews. And it's when you're basically working on your childhood dream and you get a reception like this, it's just I'm not going to lie. I cried in private over this because I was just so ecstatic about it.
Well, I mean, it's something you should be proud of, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
I can imagine, and also like the sheer amount of pressure because you're trying to do good, but you never know. We've seen this with products from our side as well. I guess it's the same thing. Like it's your baby, and then once it launches, even though you try to cover as much as you can, there's always something that people find, and you're just hoping that it doesn't ruin the overall experience, and everything goes well overall, and that everything that does come up is kind of manageable, and you can still fix it, and so to have, I just want to call it a massive success because 90% with that much reviews, indeed, that's huge, right? That's just, it doesn't happen a lot. So that really means that, you guys did a really good job making sure that the overall experience is good, and it helps because, like I said, right, it's a kind of like a double-edged sword to have such a passionate community. If you do things well, like now, you get this massive show of support, which is lovely, and it must feel indeed incredible. But the risk is if you did things, if things were not as they expected or whatever, those kind of really passionate communities can come down really hard on you as well. So yeah.
Of course, but that's exactly why, at least from my perspective as a community manager, this job is like amazing because. Yeah. You get to interact with the community, you get to see what they care about, and then you forge that passion into what they want to have.
Yeah.
And yes, there are days when it's difficult because you have so many expectations coming from all sides, and so many needs and so on. But that's all at the same time. That's like the fuel that drives us at the studio.
So speaking about expectations and the community, because knowing it's as passionate and as active as you say, were they included in the development process at several points? Like, did you really try to get as much feedback and feel them out as much as possible?
Yes, we did all we could with all the resources we had. We invited various community members that were like representative of various community hubs.
Nice.
To have interviews with us. We had people from all ranges participate as like beta testers for us.
Right.
So we are talking like pro players. We are talking map makers, modders, template makers, people that play casually, people that the people that like to go for like speed records and so on. Every kind of like branch within the community that we could think of, we try to reach out to, and we try to involve them in the process, and that's the results of it right now.
Yeah, nice. And so that also means that some people were able to play like some closed demos or betas way in advance to get some feedback, maybe.
Yes, those people are even you can reach out to them on our Discord. They are marked as beta testers. We are pretty open about it. So
cool. So when was the first beta, let's say, made available for anybody outside of the studio to play to get some feedback? How long ago was that?
The first public event that we organized was like in 2025 in Poland, in Warsaw. We invited people to come over and to give it a try, and that was like the first time anyone got to experience the game outside of like media or like insiders essentially. So that was the first event that we had, and it went pretty well. We got a lot of feedback out of it. We worked with that feedback and we fine-tuned the game. Some results of that were seen in the demo, and then later on after the demo that was released in like October last year, some of that feedback was incorporated further into the game, and and that was put into the early access.
Yeah. Okay.
So, Bart, a question: will the game have workshop support on Steam? From the chat.
A question about modding. Yeah, this is a question about modding. We are not we cannot disclose yet what way we're gonna go with, because there are like many methods now. There's the Steam Workshop. There's the Mod.io service. There are many various platforms now for modding that like developers have access to. So we cannot disclose yet how we're going to approach it. But as we have disclosed in our art devlog, where we talked about the art style of the game, once the game goes into a 1.0 state, we will be enabling tools for people to mod whatever they wish to basically add to the game.
Yeah.
For example,
cool. Not just map editing, for example. That's a logical first thing, but yeah.
Not just map editing. Map editing is actually something you can already do in early access. We have the map editor available. It's still in early stages, but you can freely, mess around with it, make maps. We have a section on our Discord where you can post it for now.
So that's what's crazy to me. So this is early access, but you already have a map editor in there. Like
it's
the early access games,
version of the map editor.
I know it says it indeed.
Yeah.
So that's quite nice as well that you mention it in the game. Like it's still in beta, and so it's but still, like the fact that this is already in there and it's working quite well, and like so everything you have in there pretty much already is functional and stuff like that. That's really good.
It was very important for us because. The way the community has lived as across various games in the series, map editor was crucial to that lifetime, to that survival of the community, and they basically made the games immortal by creating their own maps. So it was obvious to us that it needs to be there, it needs to be done, it needs to exist, and it needs to be good.
Yeah, this type of game, like either multiplayer or even single player, like the sandbox, just starting a game, so the replayability and the replay value of a game like this is just pretty much endless. Like every game will be different, and so that's one of the things I always lose myself in games like that because. And that for like somebody already mentioned, I'm going to mention it now as well. Like currently, it's on sale even, 25% off on Steam for I think €30.
Actually, if you buy a monitor, you get it for free.
Yeah, true. But I mean, even if you don't, again, like that's insane value to me. It's really good.
I have a question. You're community manager, so a lot happens online. But do you also have like physical events, like in real life, that you meet members of the community?
Yeah, I also attend physical events. The latest one I attended was our special event in London that we had.
Yeah.
But overall, we try to be there for people. We try to attend various events whenever we can, wherever we can. It's not always possible because we are a small studio, so we cannot cover everything. But we try. We try our best.
And some things like will you be at Gamescom, or is that too big? Because some,
I cannot disclose yet.
Oh, okay,
I cannot disclose yet. It's still,
Did you attend last year, or was that too early still? Ah, there you go.
Yeah, I was there last year. That was fun.
It always is, but also very busy.
I'm seeing some questions on our server asking, is the pillow CGI? And I believe it's real. So
no.
Oh, these, like in the back.
No,
wait, let me,
it's fake.
So
people are asking, is the pillow real? Because they want the pillows.
No.
They are real, but they are in our studio. No, just kidding.
It's all green screen. Actually, I can prove it.
Oh no, don't do that.
But then I have to.
Eric, you're messing with the magic.
Yeah, I'll sorry, Bart. I have to turn you off for a minute.
Then people don't see you.
Mobile. But then they know how this works, you see? All fake.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to get back and let Bart load in for a second. Okay,
let's
get back to...
the same, just so you guys know, because I also was like, I want that pillow.
Yeah, you mentioned it before.
You now know it's possible, so yeah.
Indeed, yeah. You're free to use those ideas.
Eric breaks immersion, I always do.
Just open a shop and
I'm
sell
about
them.
breaking things.
Can you share some insights about the development process of the game? For example, how long has it been in development? You mentioned, when you started 2024, that was the public announcement. But even before that, maybe, and maybe also, what were some of the biggest challenges you faced along the way?
So, from what I know, working at the studio, we started at around 2020. Development started around 2020, and it started off as a prototype that we have gone through like various basically incarnations of that prototype in terms of like visual style. And once we had once we had it all like boiled down, we came with this prototype to Ubisoft, and we basically told them that we have a project that we want to explore and work with, and the rest was history, essentially.
So you sold the idea to them basically with a concept.
Indeed.
Okay, cool.
As for the struggles, I think that. Oh crap!
Hey!
Don't worry
normally
about
that's my. Normally I do things like that.
I have a bottle of water here and just fell off the desk.
Hey, been there, done that. Don't worry.
Yeah,
No. If Eric does it worse because he then throws it over his laptop. So
yeah, or keyboard.
You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah.
He's done it on stream. There's proof of it. So.
No, but I think like the biggest struggle was basically more on like the psychological level, because we were worried that once we put the game out, it may not meet those expectations and needs. While on the technical level, I think this is basically me thanking our like technical team for the wonders that they've done. But I know that we did a lot of work on networking and making certain that things run as smoothly and as flawlessly as possible. Of course, there are things to work out, because there are like endless variations of connections and hardwares that people run, so you cannot figure it all out in studio. But we did a lot of work to make certain that the multiplayer aspect of the game feels just as smooth as the single player one, and we are dedicated to making it better.
Yeah.
So I'm currently not aware, of Heroes of Might and Magic, what is all around it. But are there also like some sort of tournaments or something like a competition?
Oh, we definitely want to do some stuff like this. One of the ways that the Heroes games have survived for so long was also that, apart from like map making and playing casually, they also had a rich tournament scene, and we want to make certain that this tradition continues. We've already like heard from like various streamers and fans that they plan to do tournaments, so we're happy to see how that develops and how that's gonna go. But it will be nice to host something of our own too. But I cannot say anything more than that. Just
a competitive ladder,
that would
maybe.
be cool to do that.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that sounds good. I mean, I don't know how indeed esports, like you mentioned, it's quite good for that, because it's in a way it's kind of like chess, and like chess can be played competitively quite well. It's actually meant as a competitive sport, so yeah, it will be interesting to see indeed. You get like the home grandmasters.
It's turn-based, so it's also nice to watch, because people, they have time to understand everything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Something you mentioned earlier. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Just to add to the whole competitive aspect. It's specifically also why we built the tools like spectator mode and replays. While they're currently disabled because we're overhauling the UI, and those two aspects of the game are extremely vulnerable when it comes to UI changes. So they're currently disabled, but they are like functional. But we made them specifically for like competitive scene, and for getting to like check your own experience, to be able to watch your friends, to be able to watch other players, and more or less improve yourself. So once we are done changing the UI, that's like in the middle of the overhaul, those features will also like show up at some point. It's available.
Okay, awesome. Something you mentioned earlier as well about optimizing the game and stuff like that. As I mentioned, the game to me sounds or feels very optimized already. What can you tell us about the optimization process? You mentioned there's like indeed an unlimited amount of combinations people have in terms of hardware.
We know.
So how do you go about that? Is that something like, is there like an external agency that you can hire to do at least, I don't know, as wide a test as possible? Or do you try to do it internally? Or how do you go about it?
So this is a very, I would say, technical question. A question that I would be probably better answered somebody from a tech team was present, so I cannot really answer much to this. But I do know that when we're optimizing, we're aiming for making certain that the only times you get to see a loading screen is when you launch the game, and when you load into the game. We minimized load times as much as it was possible. And we made certain that the game also runs on various weaker setups. Back when we had the demo only available, the weakest graphics card that was reported to me was like a GeForce GX 750. So that's a card from like way back.
That's answering a question because
that's from before I joined MSI. Actually,
on Twitch they're asking what is the minimum requirement for the game. Well, it's just an old VGA card. There you have it.
Indeed,
it's
like
not officially supported. Just
okay.
But that's like the oldest one that we learn about that ran the game just fine on like medium.
It runs on a potato.
It's a GTX. It's like 1650, I believe I saw indeed. That's
the
a minimum requirement.
1650 is the minimum one.
Yeah,
something like that. And that's a really old entry-level card.
It had a lot of iterations.
Yes, true, but still, I mean, so that's like
different names, different configurations, etc.
It's considered a legacy card, but yeah. So, indeed, I think it's if I have to say it's even more intensive on the CPU than it is on the GPU. If I remember correctly, in terms of Intel, it's at least 10th gen, I believe, which is also quite old already, and then the recommended is 12. So that's also not that super high, so and even then
speaking, you can run the game on like really old PCs as long as it has a lot of RAM or a decent amount of VRAM. It should be fine because everything in the game is getting loaded into RAM or VRAM, and because of that you kind of need to have an SSD. That was like the one thing we couldn't like compromise on. If you want to load all the assets and you want to do it quickly, it needs to be on a solid state drive.
Do you know if the game then makes use of direct storage? Because that...
probably not. There are not a lot of games.
No, indeed. But the use case you mentioned kind of seems like it could be a good fit. But anyway,
I wouldn't know that. That's definitely a question for our tech team.
I
know a lot of things when it comes to like our technical stuff, but not everything.
I think that there are not a lot of games for support.
No, indeed, but it's just that's one of the things that I know was specifically created to try and bypass the
loading screens.
The CPU.
Just stream the game.
Yes, pretty much. Just stream the assets, indeed. Anyway, okay. So I think we're moving towards the end of the interview a bit as well, just to provide some context. We're going to be playing the game later in a multiplayer setting.
I'm already level 2.
I know, 1v1, but
what? What?
Yeah, but
no.
I don't even know if I'm gonna see you on the map because it depends. Are
we not going to team against some bad dragon?
Well, first you're going to be building your own. You're going to be busy building your own stuff and your own heroes and stuff like that. But anyway,
then Peter will come in and wreck it all.
Probably.
I don't know if I could do that within.
He was already last.
I like to take my time to build everything up properly before I steamroll somebody. But so I'm gonna need some time for that. But anyway,
I'm the perfect victim.
Are there any things you'd like us to pay special attention to? Any things you're particularly proud of, or any Easter eggs that maybe we can find, or anything like that?
So there's one Easter egg I'm like very happy about. It happens in the campaign. And some people in the community know that I have a dog that I like to share pictures of on our Discord. And if you play the campaign, you may actually run into my dog at some point.
Nice.
Really?
Yes. Those who know will know, and those who don't know, they will learn.
Okay, well that's cool.
That's one thing I'm like happy about. But when it comes to being proud, I'm mostly proud of the community itself. Because this is like. All of this is possible exclusively because these people, they stuck to their guns. They kept their franchise going against the odds, against everything else. I basically grew up amongst them because I've been, involved in the Heroes games for like forever, and then in the community for almost 20 years. So.
I was waiting for the chat to blow up with people saying "one of us, one of us."
But it's all thanks to them. It's all thanks to them, and this is our entire work. It's all made from fans to fans, with care, with love, and we appreciate that love is now being returned to us.
Yeah, I like this. You know,
I'm just happy.
It's all about passion.
It feels like a passion project indeed, not something that's really there to create.
Oh, it's 5 o'clock. I need to go home. Sorry.
Yeah, indeed, not like a forced project or something that we're gonna try to create as much shareholder value as possible, and we're gonna sell skins and stuff and no loot boxes. It's just like a good old-fashioned game.
Yeah.
Here you go. Enjoy it. It's got everything you need. Like
you see, he's writing loot boxes. Good idea.
Yeah. No,
no, but as I said,
that's usually not the studio. That will be the publisher.
Yeah.
No, but it's all communities. It's all communities work, and it's all communities just love for the game that made all of this happen.
Yeah.
And we highlight every time we push out a patch that the community is the gift of ours that keeps on giving, and I hope that it remains this way. I know it will remain this way because I know these people are amazing.
Yeah.
Even if they are my little chaotic goblins sometimes.
But those are we used to have the same thing, that we had events where we actually met people and we would invite the most critical people sometimes.
Yeah.
Because they would very often, although they were critical, but as long as they were constructive, they were actually giving quite good clues as in how we can
face to face,
and then you can explain to them that sometimes some things are not possible or choices have to be made. And the funny thing is, when you engage with them in a serious manner, very often they were surprised because they weren't expecting to be taken seriously at all. So when you treat them like people and just put a human face on it, as you said earlier, the funny thing is you would see that people would completely turn 180 and be like, all right, okay, and be very reasonable, and then afterwards they would have a very warm attitude, for example. It was really cool to then interact with people like that as well, and it really changes the dynamic.
Somebody's saying technically the game always had a lot of loot boxes all over the map. True.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean,
but you don't have to pay for them. Maybe in movement points. Okay, fair enough.
There were loot boxes, there were Pandora boxes in Heroes of Might and Magic. They are correct.
Yeah. But don't give them ideas, otherwise they'll start, saying, "Yeah, you need to buy a key to open this one."
No.
Okay.
All right. I think that's pretty much it for the interview as well. Out of respect for your time, because again, I know you're really
very busy.
Exactly. Thank you very much for making time for us, Bart. It's awesome.
Good to have you.
Awesome talking to you. It's a really nice game as well. Again, it really takes me back to the old days, and in the best possible way as well.
That's a long time ago for you.
I'm not going to comment on that.
Okay.
But
thank you very much for having me, and for organizing all of this. And I also want to once again thank our community for being there for us. And I hope that what we keep doing will keep everyone. Well, obviously it can please everyone, but I hope that our progress and our development will bring that legacy that we carry on into the spotlight that it deserves.
Yeah. With all the passion I see, I'm sure it will.
Yes, and it's well deserved as well, because you guys put out a really nice game and a really good product. You really put your heart and souls into it.
Yeah.
It shows. So well done.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you for your time, and who knows, maybe we'll talk to you again in the future.
Yeah, take care. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. Okay. So that was Bart.
Yeah, let me again show this.
Yeah, show the bundle. Ooh, here we go.
Oh, we can do this.
Yeah, we can take out the ears. Again, to recoup, we were just talking to Bart, who is the community manager for Heroes of Might and Magic Olden Era, which is a game that launched last week. And we currently have a bundle running with it, meaning if you buy, in the Benelux region at least, if you buy any of the eligible QD-OLED monitors that we have there, then you are eligible to claim a free copy of the game.
I already saw several people. Why only Benelux? Yeah, sorry. Sometimes it happens.
Yeah, indeed. We only found out about the bundle 2 weeks ago. I think they mentioned it, and so HQ was really trying to, and unfortunately they were only able to arrange it for the Benelux region. I think they were looking at to see if they could scale it up, but on the short term they couldn't do it. But usually our game bundles are at least region-wide, if not globally. So but this one we couldn't pass up. We really wanted to highlight it. It's such a lovely game. Also the studio and Bart, really nice people. And we always love to support those.
Later during this live stream, we're going to play it. I mean, Peter is almost an expert, and I'm a noob.
No, I'm not an expert. I only put like 10 hours into it. Then, I mean, I'm just as. And
how many minutes did I put in?
I don't know.
10?
Like -10.
Yeah.
Because I had to, like, I was your tutorial, I believe.
Yeah.
Like,
click here and that.
Yeah. There's a tutorial in there, but you didn't touch it.
No.
Indeed. So yeah. But it's really nice, and so we'll be indeed playing it later. Before we do that, however, I think we're going to do one giveaway already of Pragmata.
Yeah. This is the difficult part. This is the difficult part.
A couple of codes of Pragmata, which we already had planned.
It's very difficult.
Do you need me to do it?
No, I will run over there.
You're going to do it over there. All right.
Yeah.
So if you want to participate, you can go to msi.com/2/insider or. Follow the link that's being posted in the chat every 5 minutes, the Gleam link in either YouTube or Twitch. And then you can participate by performing multiple actions. The more actions performed, the more points. And the more points. It's a random draw, so more points means bigger chance of winning.
First winner for today. Oh, Alan JT.
Hey, again?
Yeah, I think that was also last week, and because he needed to go to bed.
No. But if he won last stream as well, that means he already got a copy of the game. So if that's true,
too bad.
No, we're not going to send. I mean, that would be a shame, right? I mean,
true.
Alan? Yeah, there you go. He's also saying I received my Pragmata key the next day. Yeah, indeed.
Ask him. Does he want the second one for his friends? Or
I mean, Alan, is it okay if we give this one to somebody else? Because I mean, you already have one.
We will make it up to him.
We'll see if we can find something else for you. But I mean, to give you just two copies of the same game.
If he wants them, it's okay for his friends.
Yeah, he's okay. He says redraw, so it's fine. So Alan, you've got a big heart, my friend. That's awesome. So let's see if we can find something else. Maybe we can arrange a Steam wallet code for you instead.
He could have said like it's for Eric, but okay. Anyway, the new winner is Telekarma. Congratulations.
Congratulations. You also win a copy of the game Pragmata, so we'll send it out to you as soon as possible. And Alan, we're going to throw a Steam wallet code your way. Just did you remove him completely from the winner?
No, of course not.
Okay, good. That will remind me.
I'm not like that.
So then tomorrow we'll also give you some because you're such a good guy.
Hey, and there you see it. Loyalty bonus always helps.
Yeah. Okay, so that's nice.
Cool, thanks, Alan. So. We're going to talk about this mice you have, right?
Yes, but before we do that, I also saw somebody else in the chat saying, I love Hooded Horse, me too. Because Hooded Horse, I'm not sure if you know, that's the publisher of the game.
Yeah.
Hooded Horse also published games like Manor Lords, which I was
We played
also,
as well?
Yeah, and I was also already following like a long time before it came in. And so
you were actually pushing for a bundle with
MSI. I know.
Like
I was highlighting it to HQ, like, hey guys, this is a much anticipated title. You need to get, and I'm not sure. I don't think they ended up doing a bundle with it, but it was close. They were in the negotiation for it, but anyway. So but that's like Hooded Horse. They for me also they have a special place in a good way because they tend to pick out real good games, good gems that are made by relatively small and a lot of time independent studios, which Bart also wanted to highlight.
F11.
Sorry?
F11 full screen.
No, we're not there yet. Don't worry.
Oh.
Yeah. And no, because first we're gonna take the product physically.
Also okay.
Yeah. Anyway, and we're gonna be giving away multiple game codes later on during the live stream as well. So if you haven't won, don't worry, there will be more chances.
What do I have for this?
So Eric, maybe you want to be my
This
my
is
assistant.
a nice view.
Is it? I don't know. Seems a bit far away. Like I don't even think people can read the box.
That's the problem with the design. That's your department.
No. That's definitely not my department. I'm not a designer.
It's okay. I'll do it like this. It's too shiny.
It is very shiny indeed. Yeah. So we're going to be talking about the Versa 300 wireless 8K, and we're just going to wait for the picture to come in. There we go.
I'm going to.
Oh, you're going to go over there?
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right. So here we go.
It's shiny.
It is. Versa 300 wireless 8K. Now you might be familiar with the naming because Versa 300 we already have.
What is this FPS of this phone?
That's a good question. I think it's a connection issue.
My God.
I think it's getting better slowly. But yeah, so it's based on an existing mouse. So actually we have one here. This is the Versa 300 wireless. You can see on the bottom here, this is like the original shape. And so it's the same as this one basically. It's a proven and tested shape. People really liked it. Yes, the thing is we basically provided it with a much better sensor and then cranked the polling rate up to 11 or 8K basically. So yeah, in the box. Exactly. The mouse itself, and as you can see here, just put them side by side. This is the original Versa 300 and this is the wireless 8K. So really, really similar. Then in the box, I mean, obviously it's nice in protective foil. There's some regulatory stuff in there.
A warning!
And a
don't
cable.
put it in your microwave.
Yeah, no, don't do that to mice. And a paracord cable. Paracord meaning it's very low drag and very pliable as well, very flexible. So that means that it doesn't really give any resistance when you use it in a wired way. Because this mouse can, we can actually show that here as well on the bottom. There's a toggle, just like on the regular Versa 300 as well. Yeah. So there's 3 connection modes. There is Bluetooth, which if I switch it like this, that's Bluetooth. In the middle, that's off or wired, and at the bottom, that's wired. And wired.
In the middle is power saving mode.
With the with the dongle or charging mode, but you can actually use it while charging. And the dongle is located. Oh crap! There's a little
somewhere
in between the cables.
Hey, I found something else. What is that?
I have no idea. But anyway, so there's the dongle here. So it's actually stored in the mouse itself if you're not using it. So yeah, there you go. I'm just going to put it back in here because we have like loads of these dongles laying around here. So just so we don't confuse them. Yeah, so PTFE feet, obviously. We're going to do some peeling with that. Nice.
It's quite strange. You're holding it to the camera instead of to the mic.
Oh, almost. Come on.
You need me to do it?
No.
I can't.
I know. You're aching to do that.
The FPS is horrible today.
Yeah, I don't know what you did.
10 FPS or something.
There we go. Let's see. So yeah, other than that, again, it's the same design as this is the original Versa 300 and this is the 8K. So it's a, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 button mouse, I think. Quite basic on the side as well. It has these grips. I need to, now I need to look at which one is which.
How can I play the game like this, Peter?
Yeah, don't worry, I'll show you later. So it has a nice grippy side as well with the diamond shape.
Like rubber?
No, it's not rubberized, but it is like a matte finish, let's say like that. So it does provide a bit more grip. It uses Omron main switches as well for 60 million plus clicks of each. A really good and nice tactile scroll wheel as well, which you can obviously also press. Also the side buttons on the left side. So it is, even though the design or the shape of the mouse is symmetrical-ish, it does only have side buttons on the left-hand side. So that means it is really designed for right-handed use.
I'm trying to get the side. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. So Eric is just
I'm getting tired.
Living his good life as a cameraman.
Yeah. This can be some future career for me.
Good. Yeah, maybe you can ask Robin if you can assist him.
You will say no.
Yeah. There is, which I don't think you can see right now. Maybe if I press the button here. Yeah, there you go. So there is some RGB on the mouse. Maybe. So there's a little MSI logo there, but like once it's off, you can't see it, so it's really underneath the cover there. All right, so the rest we will cover with the capture. But I'm going to give this one to you because I actually already have one on my desk, so we both will be playing with this mouse.
You know, my kids 2 weeks ago, they watched the live stream and said, Erik, you look fat on the live stream. I said, not only on the live stream. No.
Okay.
Yeah. But they said I looked more fat on YouTube than... probably they were watching on TikTok, not YouTube.
Let me just remove this one.
Anyway.
And then we
so
can plug
for
in
1
that
week
mouse.
they didn't have phone and iPad or a tablet. Just to punish them.
You could say like,
And
watch your mouth, or I'm gonna sit on your electronics, or something like that. I don't know. Maybe maybe that'll scare them. All right. Anyway, so
turn off the Wi-Fi at home.
yeah, something like that. Yeah. I'll restrict your
That'll
Wi-Fi,
teach them.
or I'll play on your Fortnite account. That'll scare them. And I'll make dad jokes.
Yeah. KD all down the drain.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So yeah, we can go to the capture if you want, and then I'll just pull up the product page. I like having Wi-Fi wired and Bluetooth switch running 8 devices on the same Bluetooth dongle. Yeah, exactly. So it just gives a lot of flexibility. Is it for big hands? I don't have small hands, but I do like the shape. Like it's long enough for me to really, to have like a decent grip. I do end up mostly with a bit of a claw grip, a little bit, like lifting the palm of my hand off the back.
How can we compare your the size of your hand?
I don't have a banana, but like this is a
big phone.
This is a Galaxy S24 Ultra, for example. So it's.
So you have big hands.
I have long fingers.
You have a 6-inch.
What?
No. Okay. Let's continue. I was like the screen size.
Yes. Screen. Yeah. 7, I think. Even.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but yeah.
Okay, let's. Yeah.
And we might have to adjust the rating for this stream, Eric. I don't know. I hope for your sake your kids don't watch this.
Suitable for kids? No.
Yes. But yeah, so for me, this is one of the more comfortable shapes, I have to say. Like I really love the shape that the Versa 300 series has introduced. Going to the product page, Eric, we can cover that. Yeah, there we go. So
you want full screen? You want full screen? We have that. What?
Oh, I can tell you used to be a salesman.
Oh yeah.
You want full screen? I'll give you full screen. Anyway, right. So obviously the main attraction here is the 8,000 hertz polling rate, or 8K polling rate. But the battery life is also still pretty good, with up to 196 hours of battery life. That is obviously when using Bluetooth, which uses a bit less energy than the wireless option. It's still relatively lightweight, so 66 grams. That's quite light, and it feels quite light as well. As I mentioned, Omron switches for 60 million clicks
Peter.
and more.
No.
Sorry?
So 1,
2, 3.
divided by, let's say I game like 14 hours per day. Possible, right?
So you're talking about your kids now?
Maybe, but this means
Well,
you
they
can.
need to sleep, right?
Yeah, the other 10 hours.
Yeah.
So
10 hours of sleep is quite a lot.
Yeah, well,
They need to cut that down.
okay. The 1 hour on the toilet, 1 hour of food, and eat, sleep, repeat, game and repeat.
Maybe half an hour spending on school.
Yeah, no, that's overrated. So if they play, I was just calculating. If they play for 14 hours per day, they can game almost non-stop. with the sleeping between it. 14 days.
Yeah, I know.
That's a lot.
That's on Bluetooth.
Yeah. So what? Doesn't matter?
Yes, because Bluetooth does have a lower polling rate. So if you want to use the 8K polling rate,
okay. Still.
then it's but still, indeed. One of the other new things here is Portal X, which I'll show you in a minute. So basically, it's a web-based software that lets you control certain aspects of the mouse or MSI products in general. Through a web-based system instead of in the software. And it has up to 26,000 dpi, which to be fair, also was something that the Versa 300 Elite already had, which was the high-end version of the Versa 300 series that we launched. Quickly going through it, so 66 grams, very lightweight. It's very ergonomically shaped as well, so it's a symmetrical shape, but it's for more like right-hand focus because of the side buttons on the left-hand side, obviously. I tend to go with a claw grip on it, but it depends on your hand size, indeed.
We know the 6 inches.
Yeah, the diamond pattern side grips, as I mentioned, so they feel nice and grippy, and they're not rubberized, which means that they don't wear off over time. So for me, that's a big plus. On the inside, then, on switch is already mentioned, so up to at least 60 million clicks per button.
Did you check this?
Yeah, I'm still checking.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's like that takes a long time.
Mm-hmm.
The sensor that we're using is a PixArt PAW3395, which is quite high end there, top of the line, which has a 26,000 DPI rating. And honestly, I mean, I can put it in 26,000 DPI setting, but then if I like move the mouse an inch, it's moved to the other side of the friggin' world, honestly. So it's like, you would love that setting. Eric is a very
Battlefield
high
setting.
Yeah, it's a very high DPI. Like if he swipes once, he's made like everybody calls him a spin bot when he does that. Because anyway, but also like 650 IPS. So that means the tracking speed that it can do. So that means even very fast movements, it's able to keep up with, and up to 50 Gs of acceleration. And I mean, if you throw this thing into a wall, you're probably going to get close to 50 G. But while playing, it's going to be difficult to get to 50 G. So basically, all of that saying, no matter how fast you move the mouse and how fast your flick shots or whatever you have, this sensor will track it all. This thing can keep up with it. Then obviously the 8K polling rate. So that means that your latency, like with typically these days 1000 hertz or 1 kilohertz polling rate is quite normal in a lot of products, especially gaming products, and that's very respectable as well. That gives you about a 1 millisecond latency. With 8K polling rate, it goes down to 0.125 milliseconds.
I see the math.
Yeah, so that's really, really low. So if you really care about those last little bits of a millisecond of latency and you really want to minimize it, this is one of the ways that you can
basically, if you're autistic, this is the mouse for you.
Yeah, or if you really just care about every little competitive edge.
That's what I said.
And you want to make sure that that nothing's holding you back. I already mentioned the connectivity mode, so it has what we call Swift Speed 2.4. So that's the wireless that it uses with the dongle. Bluetooth 5.3, which is quite energy efficient as well. Yep. So that's if you want to use it for a longer time, for example, extended use. And of course USB, so you can use it wired while charging as well.
So Peter, you told me that the 8000 polling rate would only work on Bluetooth.
No.
Oh, sorry, only on 2.4?
And wired.
Oh, and wired. Okay.
Yes.
And what about Bluetooth? Do you know? Oh, sorry. What about USB 2.0?
That is wired.
Oh, that's true.
That's the wired.
Okay.
bit, so. All right.
Yeah, I'm figuring it out.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, calculated this.
Exactly. So indeed. And then we get to the other part that's new with some of the products that we've been working on, which is Portal X. Because we heard from a lot of people, including ourselves, that sometimes we don't like using the software or we don't want to have to install it. So having a browser-based interface is something that we see more and more in the industry as well. And so we thought, that's probably a good idea.
There's also what we have for some motherboards where you can control the RGB lighting.
Actually, it is the same platform. And what you do there is, there's a button on the product page that tells you, takes you to a blog, which actually uses the example of a motherboard here of how to use it. So basically, you go to that website. It will prompt you to download a web server, basically, from the Microsoft Store. And that web server will basically then launch the web-based utility for you. And then once you have that, let me show you.
You click on the link.
No, I already have it opened.
Okay.
There we go. So once you have it open, you basically get this. So Portal X and you can see it already detected the mouse under gaming gear. So this is the mouse.
Good question in chat. Yes. Do we need 8K? Even esport players use only 1K.
I don't know. Do you need a 5090?
Yeah. Okay, answer.
Right. I mean, do you need it? It depends.
Yeah, indeed.
You know, it depends. If that's something you care about, then yes. If that's something you don't care about, then no.
Somebody is talking about the battery drain. Will this? Do you have some information about that?
No, I don't have exact data, but yeah, I mean, obviously, the higher the polling rate, that will take a little bit more power. So yeah. The nice thing about it is you can set the polling rate. So if you go to performance in Portal X or in MSI Center here, you can see it's the same settings basically. You also have the same menu options. There's button customizability, performance settings, and power. So it's the same thing here. In performance settings, you can instantly set your sensitivity. You can even say, no, stage 2, I want to have, I don't know, 26K. There we go.
This is confusing. Do it.
Okay, now I need to change it back. Jesus. Oh, okay. This is a bit slow.
So it's instantly.
Let's see if I. Yes.
There's no apply button.
No. But you can also do it by numbers.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. But here you can also
with your keyboard. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
People didn't see that.
Yeah. With the polling rate, so you can actually determine yourself if you want to use anything between 125 hertz, and it's in steps, of course. So 125, 250, 500, 1000, 2000, 4000, or 8000. So you can set it anywhere in between any of those settings. So that's really up to you, whatever you want to use. I've noticed I'm usually around the DPI 800 type of guy.
How are you connected now? Via wireless.
Yes.
So if you switch to Bluetooth, will this work as well? Because I see there a wireless signal. Can you switch to Bluetooth? Will this change to Bluetooth?
I don't think this thing has. I don't know if this PC has, but
it
has.
Yeah.
It has. But then I don't know. I'd have to figure out again. Like there's a pairing mode stuff.
So too complicated. We need to game.
Yes, exactly. I was thinking you were trying to find excuses to
no,
not play.
No. I'm already level 2 and I quite like it.
All right. Anyway, So the polling rate. And here you also have some RGB settings in it. So here you can now already see that the build I'm using here apparently has a Pro Z890p Wi-Fi motherboard and the monitor I'm using here. So you can also sync the RGB settings, for example. I'm not quite sure why the mouse isn't showing up here. It should do at some point. But yeah. So you can see we're moving towards also offering a lot of those options that we have in MSI Center through a web-based portal as well, and so that should at least give you some different options.
Okay, you go back. The monitor was also there already.
Yeah, that's what I mentioned. Yeah. I just mentioned it.
Yeah, mainboard I knew.
Yeah. Here I also want to notice. I also want to show you guys that the power settings. Those are more to do with, for example, the idle mode. So basically, it goes to an automatic hibernation mode or sleep mode after a while. So you can set. I want to have that after 1 minute or all the way up to 10 minutes. For that to happen.
And what does it mean? That the RGB light goes out, or also that the complete mouse powers
idle
down?
mode indeed is more like when the RGB shuts off and stuff like that. The sleep mode is indeed basically the mouse goes into low power mode and until you move it or something, it will...
but then it will instantly. It doesn't have to take something, download something or something like with a hard drive or with Windows.
Yeah, indeed. And that sleep mode, it's set by default into 10 minutes, but you can do that all the way to 30 minutes. But it's quite fast indeed. So it really, once you start moving, then the mouse will start moving as well. So you probably won't even notice it. In terms of the polling rate, then let me just check if I covered most of it. Oh yeah. So actually, I already pulled up a comparison there as well. Here's the whole Versa 300 family that we have. So this is the one that Eric was using or was on his desk earlier. That one obviously goes to 1000 hertz or 1 millisecond.
This is the other one with RGB, right?
That one's an older one.
Oh,
no, that's the GM51, I believe. That
we
you
have
there.
them all here.
Yeah. The Versa 300 Elite there basically has the same sensor as the wireless 8K. The biggest difference, so internally, the wireless 8K is similar to the Versa 300 Elite. The biggest difference there is that the Versa 300 Elite has the side light, the diamond light grips, as it's mentioned, the RGB on the side grips. whereas the wireless 8K does not have that, in favor of extending battery life.
Okay. So I have a question here.
Yes.
Why is RGB version 1 gram lower in weight?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I don't know the exact answer, but if I had to guess, I would guess that the...
it's more solid, so more heavy, maybe.
Maybe, indeed. I don't know exactly, but I also thought maybe it has something to do like with the... maybe we had to do something or include something to get that 8,000 hertz on the PCB or on the sensor, so maybe that adds something.
Because I would say, you know, you have maybe you have several RGB lights, you have a controller, you have more weight.
It indeed, but it's 1 gram, so that's almost within margin of error, I would say. Like 1 gram is very, very tiny.
No. Anyway, we need to arrange a scale that we can weigh the products.
Indeed. All right, but yeah, so that's a nice comparison. And of course, you also have, as I already showed, the possibility of MSI Center. So if you prefer doing things in the software, here also you have all the settings, let's say. So some additional settings as well. So there's debounce time, lift-off distance, angle snapping on and off, motion sync, so things like that. Other than that, and the low battery warning notification you can turn on and off, and you can customize that. Yeah, or at least, you know, display opacity. But this, I think, is on the screen. So this is not on the mouse itself. This is a reminder that, for example, if it's running low on battery, and I think you can, there you go, yeah, battery 30%, you can say, all right, well, then it needs to appear on the screen, like there will be a pop-up for 20 seconds, and you can even set the opacity. So in this case, it will be like full visible. You could put that all the way to, it shows a little example. Not sure if it shows it on the, yeah, it does show that on the capture.
So I'm thinking, you know, for some future generation, what if the battery is low, it like a robot mower, it drives to a docking station?
That's a nice idea, but then I think that kind of defeats the idea of being in control of your mouse.
I should be chief inventor,
if you're running a bot farm, maybe, right? That's, I don't know. Well, yeah. But yeah, okay. But I think that covers most of the features of the mouse. I also prepared a little bit of a test here. So there's a polling rate test that I found because indeed, like when trying to find out, okay, how can I best demonstrate this? We don't have a high-speed camera, unfortunately. So that would be one of the really cool ways that you could track the interval, let's say, of the tracking of the mouse. Here's just a site that you can also, if you just Google polling rate test or something for your mouse, that you'll find one of these. This is a really easy way. Basically, it lets you just, you know, it depends on your movements as well. So if you start moving, you will see the numbers popping up here. And the faster your movements, the higher the hertz, the polling rate.
Peter, we stream at 60 FPS. They don't see this. Don't go so fast.
I know, but yeah, so you can already see that people were asking, is there even any point to having a higher polling rate? Well, yes, because as soon as I start moving the mouse just a bit faster, I'm quite quickly over 1,000 hertz and even into like 3,000. I'm not even trying really. So if I really start trying, I could probably, you know, break 4,000 hertz as well. So clearly, there is a benefit to it, and you know, the system will do something with it. Is it something you will notice? That's a very personal question. I mean, at some point, this is something that in the past I had as well with monitor hertz, for example.
Yeah.
At some point, it's diminishing returns.
That's why I have a 500. 500 hertz.
Exactly, and so some people will say, yeah, I definitely notice it. Even the last bit from 380 or 360 to 500, it's a massive difference. And other people will say, it literally feels the same. So this is a personal experience.
They're shouting in the chat, faster, faster.
I know. Yeah. No, but I think here it's just basically to show you guys that yes, there is a point for it. There is a use case for it. Another nice thing that I found was the Blur Busters, awesome website obviously for a lot of things. They also have a test that can show you, it basically, if I start moving the mouse now, what it does is it will create a trail of you know, the mouse tracking, let's say. And the nice thing is that if you do that, and I'll change the polling rate, you really see the difference. So let me quickly change the polling rate here. So I'll do something extreme. I'll just put it to 125, which is something that, for example, Bluetooth uses a lot. Which
no apply button?
No, in this case,
okay.
it's instant indeed. Okay. Yeah. So Bluetooth uses this a lot, I believe, to conserve power and stuff. But for working, it's fine. But if I now go into this UFO test and I do this, I start moving it, you can see that there's a big gap between...
it's overclocked, 126.
Yeah, exactly. But so you can see that there's a large gap. I'm not sure how well you guys can see this. Maybe I can...
Increase the pixels.
Make them bigger. I don't know. Where is that? User interface, no.
Yeah, not all have it.
Maybe.
No. Could be.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see if this is more clear. Yeah, so it's a little bit more clear. So there we go. So you can see that there is a big gap between each individual
cross.
Yeah, cross basically represents a polling point where the PC will say, will track, okay, so where's the mouse at this point? Where is it? Where are we pointing? And so the bigger the gap between each cross, the bigger the gap basically between the reporting of your mouse of, hey, this is where I am right now. And in games, that's not good because that can, it really messes with your aim. You're not as precise. So if I now choose, change the polling rate to, I don't know, let's do 500 first. And then here we go. So now we're already seeing, they're way closer together already. And sometimes you'll still see that there's a little gap. Like if I keep moving, sometimes there'll still be a little gap. Because that's like, sometimes there's a mismatch between the cycle and the polling. So that will happen sometimes. But it's already a lot closer. So that means much more precise tracking already. Now I'm going to put it to
again, you arranged a convincing demo. Yeah, I didn't know this was possible.
I know. Here we go. So this is 1000 hertz, and you can tell at the top as well we're getting close to 1000 hertz. But you can see, so it's quite close. They're pretty much touching each other. There's no big gaps, but that's if I'm moving very slowly. So if I start doing this, right, you can see that there's still considerable gaps in between. And this is obviously not something you would be doing in a game, but I mean this represents a flick shot, for example.
Depends what kind of game.
Yeah, but this could represent a flick shot, right? So you can see now there are still some gaps in between the plus icons, the plus signs. And that's 1000 hertz. Now I'm going to up it to, say, 4000 hertz.
Can we get that fast?
I don't know, but we can try. So now you can see, even though I'm trying my best to make gaps, there are still some gaps in between. But again, it's far fewer than before.
So much more smooth.
Well, much more accurate tracking is what I would say. So it really isn't to do with smoothness. It's about accurate tracking. And at any point during your movement, that the mouse
is where you want it to be.
Exactly, and that the PC knows and will put it where you're actually putting, where you're aiming it, let's say. And now I'm going to put it on 8K. Let's see if there's any.
Let's break the record.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it will register.
Probably not, because.
But yeah, this is down to, I think what I read was if I up the DPI a little bit, but you can see then there's still some gaps in between. But yeah, the smaller the gaps, the better the registration of the movement, let's say. So it's more accurate that way. So yeah. And if I move it like this, you can see, there you go, it's above 3000. I think like making circles for some reason is actually really good.
I'm going to do another giveaway, Peter.
Yeah. So yeah, precise tracking.
It looks funny what you're doing.
Well, yeah, okay, accuracy, you're right, Tweeve. But I'm using accuracy as in the sensor accuracy. So accuracy is down to your own movements as well, but precise tracking indeed. So it will actually put the mouse where you're aiming it, indeed. So, yeah. I hope that at least provides some context, and then it's up to you, obviously. Do you need a special gaming mousepad for 26,000 DPI? No, actually, I mean, any surface that's non-reflective usually is pretty good. That's why mousepads usually are matte finished. They have a little bit of texture. As long as the mouse glides well over it, so you don't get any friction and something that stops you from your movement or impacts it, that's always preferred. But yeah, other than that, there's no special hardware needed for 26,000 dpi. The question is, are you going to use 26,000 dpi? Because again, if I put this, like stage 5 is only 64, so let's put it on, and these are minute movements that I'm making now. So let's put it all the way to 26K, and then like it's hard to control the mouse at this point. Like I'm barely moving it, and I'm making huge movements on the screen. So putting it on 26,000, if you're playing a shooter, that you have to be really good. Like you're making micro movements, but in game you're spinning. So I'm not sure if you're ever really going to use that 26,000 dpi.
Okay, Peter,
I don't know anybody who does.
We have a giveaway. If you want to win Pragmata, you can join our giveaway on YouTube and Twitch. Click on the Gleam link. And the next winner is Volquin. I hope I pronounce your name correctly.
Congratulations.
Volquin.
Yeah.
But congratulations. And yeah, I mean, we're fast with sending out game codes.
Yeah, well, we try. Yeah. Divina Duckworth is saying, is this an ambidextrous mouse, left and right? In terms of the shape, yes. In terms of the actual button layout, no. Because it does only have side buttons on the left-hand side, which is typically for right-hand users. So, yeah. You can use it left-handed, but it doesn't have the side buttons there. So if you're okay with that, then in that case, yes. It's okay for ambidextrous use.
Yeah.
26,000 dpi does not correspond to my 1080p monitor. Yeah, I mean
that's a mismatch.
Maybe, yeah. But even then,
26K would be good for a 26-meter wide monitor.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for like one of those display matrix monitors that you have on a big event, right? That like you have huge amounts of monitors, you know, stuck together, and they create one big screen. Then yes, maybe. But other than that, indeed. Like I noticed that I'm usually on 800 dpi because I like to have like some level of, you know, if I move the mouse without moving my wrist, and I'm just moving my hand, it has to stay within the screen for me. It has to cover a decent part of it, but you know.
Mine is faster.
Yeah, I know. You're a low DPI, or sorry, a high DPI user indeed.
And that's not good for shooters because your aim sucks. And my aim sucks, so I know because of what, but I'm too old to learn. Yeah, with low DPI settings. Yeah, yeah. And Mike, who used to work here as well, he was actually a very low DPI user. Yeah. So he always picking up his mouse.
Exactly, and using a huge mouse, surface area indeed, because he his swipes were taking a lot of room. And so if you're a low DPI user, indeed, you need to cover more physical ground with your mouse to make the same movement. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, the 26,000 dpi can move the pointer with breathing on the mouse. Exactly. Yeah. And not just move, that's a flick shot, right? It's like, yeah. If there's dust landing on the mouse, yeah. Anyway.
Are we now going to play the game, Peter?
Yeah, but before we do...
Oh, yeah, you have so many things.
I know. I wanted to show one other thing as well. Because we have another mouse that's coming out, and it's I had to... ask if it was okay to show this. It is already launched, but not available in all regions yet. This is another mouse that's coming out, or that's already out, which is the Forge GM340 wireless.
It's difficult to see.
Here we go. Yeah. And this is also a really nice mouse. It's a bit more mid-range, I guess you could say, compared to the Versa 300 wireless 8K. So this mouse is really about the essentials, and it's very lightweight. So I can quickly show there's different color variants that are coming out. This is the black version with red accents. And this thing only weighs 55 grams. So this is really lightweight. It's really minimalistic in terms of the... yeah.
I would say it feels too light.
It depends, yeah. That was my first impression as well. I tried it a little bit, so I used this one for testing purposes. Oh, not sure why it's not working. Your close-up cam is not working, but anyway. It's a really nice mouse. Maybe you can go to the capture and I can just quickly show the web page, because then I can show the different color iterations as well. Show the web page. Go to capture.
Moment. Yes. Check.
All right. So here you can see. Go to full screen.
Yes.
Here you can see the idea behind this mouse as well is to really stick to the essentials. So it has a pretty good sensor. It's very lightweight. Really good battery life, no RGB inside, so you know we did away with the extras here, but the essentials it does really well, and also the price point. I don't know the exact price point, but I think it's quite affordable as well for what it offers, and we offer it in different colors. So this is the one I have on my desk. So this is the black one. There's the white one. There is what is it? Violet, which is matched with our GK600 keyboard.
It looks like pink.
There is sky. Yeah, I know, but trust me, it's violet. It matches with the violet themed.
You see me looking difficult?
Yeah, I know. I'm also colorblind. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
There's the sky one, which also matches with the GK600 TKL Sky, and then there's the navy one, which actually matches with. Oh, let me quickly get it. Our headset, which is the Maestro series, which is using it. It's more like a navy. It's a bluish tint that it uses, and so basically we're trying to make it match up to some of our existing product lines. So whichever one you prefer, but on the inside, it's the same mouse, of course. To quickly cover here, also a symmetrical shape at least, but also this one only has side buttons on the left-hand side, so it's for right-hand use mostly. Oh, actually, I said it was 55, it's 57. Sorry. Up to 82 hours of battery life.
You want me to calculate?
No, it's fine.
Oh, okay,
it's fine.
okay.
Don't worry about it. Let's see. It has a PAW3395 optical sensor, which is one of the well-known sensors as well. It's been around for quite a while, but that also means it's really it's proven and it's really reliable and very accurate mouse sensor with up to 12,000 dpi, so it's still quite high. There's a DPI switching button on the bottom, which is done to save weight, because if you do it on the top, there's a little bit of structure inside that needs to be created, which adds to the weight, so that's why it's on the bottom. And you can kind of already see there's a connection mode switch there as well. So let's see, here we go. This mouse also, even though it's quite more affordable than the 8K mouse we just covered, this one also covers 2.4 gigahertz wireless, wired
Cable.
through USB and Bluetooth. So
I feel the difference, Peter.
yeah,
I feel the difference.
yeah.
And
We
you
might,
know,
at some point we might be able to do also a glide test, but that's maybe not 100% fair, because actually the heavier mouse, as long as it glides well, actually might glide further because of the weight.
and it's very difficult to give it a equal push.
Exactly. Yeah, you need a machine to do that,
Yeah.
for example. But yeah, here you can also see the white, violet, sky, navy, and black versions. But yeah, if you're in the market for a bit more simpler mouse, and you don't care about the 8K polling rate, for example, this might be a really good choice for you as well. And you're looking for a lightweight mouse, which this one really is. Still quite sturdy though. Feels very sturdy and very good.
This is the new one.
Yeah, it says on the bottom.
This
8K.
I like the most.
Yeah.
This clutch GM51. That's
Yeah,
an old one.
that's an older one indeed. Anyway, so also wanted to share that with you guys. Now then, I guess, Eric, it's finally time for some gameplay. So let me.
Okay, I'm already in.
Yeah. Put on.
That's you ask Erik, do you want to join? I said, can we play a game? Yeah. Can I break some hardware? Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. Well,
he can do it all.
Multiplayer?
Yeah, I'll set it up. I'll just make a lobby.
Should we really do opponents? I mean, I don't think we have the time to find each other.
No, but you don't have to worry about it.
You're going to steamroll me.
Probably not.
What if we like team up and we do put one stupid AI player in
I don't know. I mean, we could try, but you need to accept, by the way.
Connect.
Yes. All right, and then I think I can change out, there we go, some AI players. The thing is, like, the maps are quite big and it takes a while to really do something, as in build something up. Or you can rush into battles, but I think you'll quickly find that the world eats you up. So let's see, map, template. I want to keep it small, that's the thing.
That's S. S is small.
I know, but like, okay. M actually is the smallest.
Oh.
But then you have 2 players, so that's the thing. Like, if you...
Okay.
Honestly, I think just doing 2 players...
Do it!
Do it! Yeah, let's just put the highway. It's the smallest map size. It's classic map mode. Let's just do that. I'll put everything on easy, economy and enemy strength and AI and whatever. So that should be fine. Maybe choose the factions as well. I don't know if you have any... You want to do a random faction or?
I don't know any faction, so yes.
You can choose. You can click on it.
Give me something with a dragon.
So, I don't know. Let's see.
Okay, give me the hive.
This one also looks nice. Okay. Dungeon has some dragons. Okay, I'll I don't know.
So I'm dungeon?
Yeah.
I'm blue.
I'll be the temple. That's fine. I'm red. All right, let's start the game. Oh, you need to ready up first. So.
I'm ready up.
Here we go. All right.
Nice art.
Where can I see the number of entrants and the list of winners? There's no list of winners. We will announce them on the stream, and then we will contact anybody who wins after the stream, and send them their game codes.
Okay.
All right. So now we can do. So he mentioned. Bart mentioned earlier. We have the city component, so the building, which is quite important. If you don't do that, then you're going to miss out on a lot of stuff. But it's you have to balance what you do. I'm just going to focus on getting lots of gold for now. And then let's see. Let's pick up some troops. There we go. Oh, nice. All right. And then I'm just going to walk around and get some XP. There we go. Gold. It's a quick game. Yeah, I don't want to defeat the guard yet. Okay, I'm done for this turn, so I'm gonna click that. Eric's still trying to fix up his place. It's nice though. I only played like 1 or 2 factions so far in the games that I've played. So it's I'm looking forward to kind of. You have some movement points left.
How? But
just click on the map somewhere and then you'll go there. Huh? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you can't go through there. You have to go around. Yeah. I think people are watching my screen now. Maybe we can do a split screen, Eric.
Just wait.
No.
Just wait. I want to build my castle.
Yeah, everybody does.
Grow my army and defeat you.
Fair enough, fair enough. Right, yeah, okay. We're going in that direction then. Okay, I'm just gonna do my building. Yep, let's build up the economy a bit. and then at the same time, let's go and fight and get some XP. Yeah, let's do the. Let's attack the guy at a distance first before he gets close. Yeah, let's do that. What size monitor are you on? Actually, we are using the QD-OLED monitors that are also in the bundle. So I'm using a, I believe, 27-inch monitor, and Eric is using a 32-inch QD-OLED monitor. And we're gonna make this guy pay for his, well, he really didn't do anything, we're attacking him, but still. So, very turn-based, very classical setting. I love this. It also gives you time to think about, you know, what are you gonna do, your next move. Just gonna quickly capture all these resources. What am I gonna do next? Oh, this is up. Ah, I see, okay. Okay, well, my movement points are done. Oh, there we go. Eric was waiting on me, apparently.
What?
Yeah, I was already, I was fighting a battle. Chemical lab, muse. Ooh, yeah, I do want this one. Damn, okay, that's too difficult for now. Maybe I can... I'll go and get this gold for now. I need some better troops, which is gonna take a while. Alright, produce some more gold, there we go, and then I'll end my turn, there we go. Eric's older, so it needs the bigger monitor to see. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. What resolution are you running? Well, both of us are running on 4K. So I'm on 27-inch 4K, which is really sharp. Both are QD-OLEDs, by the way, so the colors look gorgeous, and the brightness is really good as well. Eric is on a 32-inch QD-OLED, also running 4K, and he's about to go into battle. So Eric, show us the action. At least go to split screen. See, I told you, you need to have a full screen capture, but Eric didn't want to do that. He thought nobody wants to see his gameplay. But yeah, now they only get to see half your gameplay. Yeah, you can do another move.
Yeah, but I don't want to move them too much forward.
Why not? You could already bash the skeleton.
Mm-hmm.
All right. See, that's the thing about this now. I kind of have to wait around and for Eric to finish his fight before I can...
So if I go to the toilet, you have a problem?
Probably. Well, or then you'd have to wait on me if I go to the toilet. Go and attack! Come on, don't be so afraid. See, if you hit them first and the stack goes to a tiny amount, they also do less damage. So actually it's good to get the first hit in.
That's too far away.
Just get him close. The thing is, you don't have any ranged units, so you really want to get close as fast as possible to diminish his damage. There you go. Yeah, now move the other one in and he's done.
But people cannot see that.
No, true. They're only seeing half your screen.
Where's my guy? This one, where's my horse?
That's your guy.
Okay.
But you just defeated somebody, so that means you can probably... Oh.
No. So,
manage all the things, yeah, that's right, yeah. Well, that's the thing, a nice thing about this game, there's several levels of stuff you have to manage. So there's your resource management, your base, let's say, base building, There's troops. There's.
So Peter, how do I recruit more troops or other ones?
At the moment you can't.
Why?
You have to wait. So that's the thing. If you see at the bottom right, maybe you can switch to my full screen so I can show that. Yeah. So at the bottom right, there's a little bar here, basically that says I already ended my day, let's say, but there's multiple squares here.
Yeah.
And so once that is full and it's on to the next one, which I think is the week. Mm-hmm. So the next week. So every week you can recruit.
Okay.
Yeah, so it kind of refreshes. And if you forget to recruit for 1 week and you wait 1 more week, they actually add up. So you never lose them, it seems. So you can actually keep recruiting that way.
I still cannot upgrade things because I need to have a safe house, level 2.
Yeah, you need to upgrade the building first before you can upgrade troops to that level.
Yeah.
Get those keyboard shortcuts set up. Yeah, we'd love to, but the thing is, like, we're not that good at the game, so we don't really know what we're doing. You don't have any points yet to do anything there.
I'm just checking.
Mm-hmm.
Is my...
I don't know. Yeah, it's up to you what you want to do. Is you gonna go for another battle?
Yeah.
Do the split screen then at least.
I will try to stay in the middle, that people can see.
Wow.
We, because side by side, we only capture the middle part of both screens. We had to cut
what are the PC specs? I mean, both are pretty high. Let me quickly check.
For this
here.
game, overkill.
Yeah, absolutely. Because this game actually doesn't require that big of that high specs system. So here you can see on my screen. So I'm using a Core Ultra 7 265K with 32 gigs of DDR5 probably, I think, and it's using a RTX 4070 Ti Super, which again. That's for this game and 4K, it's way more than you need. Eric's system is even more powerful. He's using the Vision AI. That one is using a 5080 off the top of my head.
Yes.
And even a higher spec in terms of CPU. So yeah. The nice thing is, like, in the settings, I can actually set up video here. So I can set up. I
think now it's your turn.
If there's a maximum FPS. Right now it's limited to the capture card, so I can't put it higher than 60, but really in a game like this you also don't really need that. And I'm going to enable VSync because it's just nicer a bit. But all the settings are on high. As Bart mentioned, the community manager for the studio that created this game was purposely made in a way that it would run on almost anything, so that as many people as possible can play it, and it's not really locked behind a premium PC spec wall, if you like. So I think that's nice. And this game, I don't know if it would really benefit from having that much more. Crap! I forgot to pick up ore. If it would really benefit that much from, like, I don't know, ray tracing graphics or whatever. Over-the-top graphics you can imagine. I think the art style here is really nice. I think they were really also going for a bit more of a timeless look. So that means, it doesn't have to be top of the line. Let me see, what can I build? Not that much actually. I need to go and capture some more buildings soon. Yeah, for now let me just build this. Alright, that ends the turn for me. Eric's in another battle.
Yeah, and the problem is I really don't have ranged units, so...
Yeah, it takes a while to get close.
Well, yeah, that's coming.
Put it in...
high speed mode?
The shared, yeah. There you go. Oh, he gets another go.
That's kind of stupid. I should have attacked him. He's the one.
He's the ranged guy, yeah. He's probably doing the most damage. Just move him forward, I'd say.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's coming for me. That's not smart.
Hi, Hunter Jan. Hi to everybody who's new in the stream as well, who joined as part of the community that Bart's built and helped to maintain. Great to have you guys here. You're always welcome to join. We mostly talk about hardware, of course, because that's what we make. But we're gamers. We're old gamers at heart, so we have a special place for this kind of game.
Oh, now I can do this.
Yep.
Wow, options, Peter.
You need to make choices, man.
Oh, this is difficult.
I know.
Can I ask ChatGPT?
What? Probably not. Just make a choice. Just pick one. Honestly, we have like, I don't know, half an hour left. So.
Okay.
But that's the thing. Like this game, it can very quickly take up quite a lot of time.
Am I out of moves?
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah. Hey, my turn begins.
Honestly, I would be surprised if we.
I'm switching your screen.
If we meet each other in the game.
I'm just picking up all the gold and looting everything, killing enemies.
I know. Ooh, movement points. That always feels nice. Okay.
Oh, lethal battle. That's not smart, right?
What?
Lethal battle.
Lethal? No, lethal usually isn't a good thing.
Impossible battle. Where do I have a bigger chance to win? Impossible or lethal?
Impossible, probably.
Okay.
Alright. I'm also gonna fight these guys. Move these forward a bit. There we go. Yeah.
It's night.
Yeah.
It looks nice.
You already ended your turn?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm like fast moving.
Yeah.
Decisive. I know what I want to do. I want to find you.
Alright.
But actually I'm moving the wrong direction.
There we go. Alright. So we win. Let me just quickly claim this object as well, so we get some. Oh.
What claim object?
Yeah, you need to claim objects that
I'm
produce
doing that.
stuff daily.
I thought you had something new.
No. Obviously not. What else can I do here? This doesn't do anything for me at the moment. Maybe some spells. Alright. And move on to the next one. Alright. Let's do this battle.
Normal battle.
Yeah, that's like normal, regular, challenging, I guess. Oh crap! Should have done that.
I'm going to try it.
Ranged attack.
I might lose. Hey. Oh, yeah, battle. So they look the same. I hope they can't hit me from distance. Can I see some info about them? No. Oh, you just had these guys. Not like the snake type.
There you go.
Lizards. I don't know what it is actually. Oh, he's coming. Ooh, that didn't. Okay.
Difficult. Yeah, it's not gonna. Let's not do that. Let's go here. Maybe go for a little bit of XP. Okay. And then build something.
Oh, easy peasy. Why?
There we go.
Sometimes you get like a second chance because there's like an eagle, a golden eagle. You know what it is?
Yeah. That's basically you get like a free second turn. So they get
lucky.
Yes, I know it's based on some kind of luck. Indeed, I think.
Accept result. Hell yeah.
All right. Okay. I think we're out of movement points. So yeah. The game looks awesome. Is it only on PC?
I found a beer fountain.
That's a good question. I think so. Yeah, I think it's only on PC. Sorry. Yeah, beer fountain. Nice. It increases your luck. That's nice. Did you drink the beer?
No.
Oh. Mike would be disappointed.
I know. Okay.
Oh, Mike's unboxing. Happy birthday. He says it's his 52nd birthday. Still an MSI fan after all these years. Nice. Good to have you sticking with us, man. Always good to have you. Hope you're having a nice birthday.
Oh. Your turn.
Yep. Well, I mean, it's both our turns, but yes.
So I'm close to end of the week.
Yeah. So same am I. I mean, it goes the same.
I know. I understand.
It goes simultaneously.
Yeah. Now the problem is, I probably need to go back to my city or capital or whatever it's called, and I'm quite far away.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Let's focus on ranged a bit. Already visited, and then we're gonna go back to the castle. Dragon Utopia. Ooh, but that's probably gonna be very difficult to beat. There we go. So we got a nice economy built up. The main thing now is I really need to go and build up some troop capability as well. Otherwise, it's not really useful. All right. Ooh, Eric still needs his full turn.
Yeah, but I'm kind of stuck here.
Why? You can always go back.
I want to grab this chest.
Yeah. But you're not ready yet. Maybe go to shared view, shared capture. Yeah. So people can actually see what you're looking at. So Eric zoomed in a bit.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
No, that's fine. You can zoom in. That's because then you can see a bit more
old
detail.
guy, you know. So yeah, I want to go back to my capital.
Yeah, that
because
you need to go back.
Okay, bank. We don't need banks. We want to spend money. Fortifications. Will that help only my capital or also my units on the battlefield?
No,
probably not.
Just your city.
Allow enchanting, magic. So I need probably this. I just need to build some. Oh, you probably can also level up things, right? Or not?
No. Basically, you just build things and they enable stuff. So either they will give you stuff every turn, like the Byzantine palace and the bank, or they enable you to build certain units or upgrade them.
Hey, but I can still not.
No. That's going to be next one. So once you're on to the next week, you can. Yeah.
So this also not okay.
No.
I'm out of here. Oh, okay. So from here I can go to the capital. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, you got there, so yes, you should be able to.
I actually want to. I already visited all of this. Difficult battle. What is this? Pandora's box. But probably I need to beat him first, not?
Probably.
Uh-oh, what did I do?
I don't know, what did you do?
This is the difficult guy. Can I escape? Walk away?
No.
Flee?
Oh, yeah, you could try, I'm not sure. Your army will be lost.
Oh! What defeat?
All right.
What? No! What is this? Peter! My army will be lost and I'm still, my hero is still there, right?
No, because he's leading the army. So I'm sorry, I also didn't know that. I've never used the flee option, so
Come on!
I usually pick my battles.
Well, I clicked them in. I wanted to flee, and then I saw that I was like, your army will be lost. But I think, yeah. I mean, it was already like.
I also saw that.
Most of them
I was
were killed.
like, this is going to be interesting. I have no idea.
Most of them were already killed. So I was like, next turn I can make more units. So my hero, or whatever he's called, he will survive.
Yeah.
Go back to the capital.
Apparently not.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. I'm going to put in a request for Bart that if I do stupid things, that my army will not be lost.
I'm not sure. I don't think you have a save game to go back to.
No. The problem is time.
Load multiplayer. Let's see. Wait. 6. Yeah, maybe this is the one actually.
Is Eric from Germany? Ooh. No.
Wait.
But I'm not smart. You saw that.
There is a. I see an autosave here. Let's see if we can do this.
Okay. But I'm joining as well.
I don't know. Are you?
Not yet.
Okay, let me see.
Surrender. Yes.
No.
Surrender.
I mean, that's basically like this, but load. I'm not sure if I can. Wait, this is the one. Select. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Player. Wait. But now it's no longer. Oh, now it's no longer multiplayer. It looks like. So okay. That's cool though. So you can actually, you could play
with the AI player.
Yeah, that you could play on indeed if a match gets interrupted or whatever, or somebody does something stupid. Hypothetically, right?
Yeah.
Totally hypothetically, but yeah.
Always can happen.
Yeah.
So, can you get me back in?
I'm trying. I'm looking at it, but I'm not sure.
Leaderboard. I'm probably at the bottom.
Let me see if I can do that, but I'm not sure. Create.
Peter, I'm going to do another giveaway, right?
Yeah. You do that. I don't think it's possible. Like there is a save game there that I can load, but it doesn't allow me to invite you back in. So that's the issue. Yeah.
Shit.
So I think we're probably gonna call it here.
Tonight we will continue.
Yeah.
Hey, my mouse. Let me see. Next winner. Where's the draw? Winners. Draw.
I'm looting your dead army. Yeah, not really.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I can start a new game, but I don't think I can actually recover.
Yeah, security will kick us out of the building, Peter.
Yeah,
that's the problem. In like half an hour.
I know.
Next winner. Yeah, difficult to pronounce. Amen, maybe.
Man, what?
Amen, I guess.
Okay, amen.
Yeah.
All right.
Congratulations.
How many winners do we have right now?
3, excluding Alan.
Okay, well then we need one more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can do that.
Yeah. So congratulations to Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. I don't know. Eric didn't put it on the screen.
No,
me,
I'm
I have no
sitting
idea.
behind another computer.
But we're gonna draw one more.
Next winner is Zachary M.
Zachary M?
Yeah. Zachary space M.
All right, Zachary M. Also, congratulations to you. We're gonna send
with
out
the loyalty bonus. Thank you.
Yeah, the codes out to you as soon as possible, probably tomorrow. And so yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Those were copies of Pragmata that you won. Actually,
and who was it? Alan? Alan, we will.
Yeah, Alan, we will. I'll arrange a. I'll arrange a Steam wallet code for Alan because again, like he did win fair and square. It's a random draw, so it does happen.
Is a GG for the lucky draw or for my stupid decision?
I think it was GG being, you lost.
Okay, yeah, I admit. That was stupid.
I mean, I also didn't know that was going to happen, to be fair. So, yeah, anyway.
But you like this game, right?
I do. It's very addictive for me, and it's very relaxing as well. So sometimes I like to play, like, CS2 or something, so a bit more, active and.
No, the problem for me, like always, I probably said this before, I don't have time for this game. I'm like Battlefield, I jump in, kill some people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Create chaos and I'm out.
That's my go-to game for CS2, because usually then I also don't really play competitive. Sometimes I will, but then you're into like up to 90 minutes if it really goes into overtime. But so most of the time, if I just want a bit of quick action, I'll just do a casual game, and it's a bit of.
You know
fun.
what I'm also really curious about? My son, one is 11, and he was looking for a new game. And there are a lot of games with storylines.
Pragmata.
I didn't win.
No, but we have a copy on the MSI account. Maybe you can family share.
No, what I'm saying, the young people with all the TikTok, their attention span.
They don't have the attention span.
Yeah, so I'm really
storytelling.
I'm really also for this game. I'm really wondering, at what age will people pick this up? Not at 11 or 13.
No, well, I think there's always.
But in the past,
there's always a market for that. Indeed, I think for a lot of people like yourself, like me, like Bart, who kind of grew up in the middle of these things, it kind of.
It's different.
It gets back. It's a bit of nostalgia as well, and so there's that. But there's always, the same like with indie titles and stuff like that. Sometimes these are like longer types of games. The games like Disco Elysium, not sure if you've ever heard of it.
No.
It's really popular, incredibly popular, but it's also more like a story-driven, your character. It's like a role-playing game, RPG. But it takes a while. It's not like, well, you can actually go in there and just do some stuff.
Disco
Elysium. Yeah.
Okay.
It's really popular.
I never saw.
But it's also a bit more narrative-driven, let's say, and you can play it with Red Dead Redemption. I think too, right?
Yeah. But that's a game I would try to make. It's like GTA with a horse.
Yes and no, because it depends, but there's a storyline. That's one of the games I admittedly still didn't play, because I'm saving up for when I actually have a bit of time, because that's one of the games.
When your kids are 18.
Maybe, I don't know.
When
the apocalypse comes, who knows? I don't know.
Yeah. Next week, did I update on the screen, because I asked our designer to make a new note? It says still to be decided, right?
I don't know. It's too small for me.
Okay.
Yes, it does.
Anyway, we have an idea what we're going to do in 2 weeks' time. It's not next week; it's next stream.
Yeah. 2 weeks' time.
But we have a few little tomorrow
things. Yeah, things we need to figure out first and make sure that they work before we can finalize it. But
yeah. So we have an idea, but we still need to do some things, and if that fails, our idea fails as well. Anyway, probably by the end of the week or beginning next week, we will put it all online.
Yeah.
Then we have made this decision, and then 2 weeks after that, it's time for Computex.
Ooh.
So Computex, a lot of new products. Last Tuesday, yesterday actually.
Yes.
We had a con call with some departments issues, so they already showed us some of the products we are going to show at Computex.
Yep.
Going to be interesting.
Yeah.
As always.
But it always is indeed.
Yeah.
So that's,
we always show new stuff which still takes 6 months to hit the market. It's a lot of times like that.
Yeah, exactly. It's more like not an exclusive, it's like an open preview, basically. But yeah, that should be fun. Anyway, hope to see everybody again in 2 weeks' time for the next stream.
And
we're going to keep it a little bit mysterious
Bart
for now. Yeah, special thanks to Bart from Unfrozen Studios, the studio behind Heroes of Might and Magic Olden Era. For making time, and
And if you're from the Benelux, enjoy.
Make sure
enjoy the action.
If you're upgrading your monitor and buying a QD-OLED from us, then be sure to take that game. And even if you're not, check it out on Steam. It's currently, I believe, for another week or something. There's a 25% off. Initial action. So get it. It's insanely good
high
value.
ratings. Yeah.
And indeed, and rightly so. It's a really fun game.
Thank you all.
Eric, we will be returning to that game soon as well. All right.
And then I will not do stupid things. Thank you all.
All right.
Have a nice
Thanks
week.
Everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Take care.